Okay, so tonight we have another division worksheet for practice. We're still in our single digit because some of us are not fully grasping, even though our averages were around 70% on our quiz today, which is great. If I look through my stuff, first I'm going to look at my divisors and then I'm going to list my facts, especially if you are having trouble, list your facts. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and then it would be 80, but we don't want to put 80 because we know that only one digit can go up at a time, so it will only go up to 9. Now, if you need, we know this is 1, this like 8 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9. Okay, so now I'm going to look. 8 cannot go into 4, so I'm going to put an X because 4 is less than 8. 8 can go into 44. I'm looking for 44. This is too much, which means the closest is 5 times, which would be 40. So 5 times, which is 40. Then we subtract. I get 4. I bring down my 8. I ask myself, how many times can 8 go into 48, or what times 8 is 48? Look down here. Beautiful. 6, and it's exactly 48. 6 times 8 is 48. I subtract. I get 0. There is no remainder. If I wanted to check my work, I would do 56 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. 8 times 5 is 40 plus 4, 44. And this matches my dividend, which means my math is correct. Okay, I'm going to look through. Let's do this problem right here. I'm going to list my 6. So I'm going to do times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6, times 7, times 8, times 9. List my 6 times table. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and then finally 54. Oops, sorry. 6 cannot go into 5. 5 is too small. If I look at 53, I'm going down to see if I could find 53. Too much, which means times 8, which will get me 48. Okay, now I have to do subtraction. I cannot do 3 minus 8 without borrowing from my next door neighbor here. So I'm taking 1 and I'm going to give 10 to my 3, which will be 13. 13 minus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We would get 5. Okay, 5 is less than 6, which means we're good. Then I'm going to bring down my 7. So now I want to see how many times 6 could go into 57. Going down my facts. Haha, the closest is 9 times. 9 times 6 is 54. If I subtract, I get remainder 3. Okay, so now if I wanted to check my work, 89 times 6. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 8 is 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. And then I would add my remainder. So we would get 537, which matches my dividend, which means our math is correct. Okay, lastly, I'll do this one down here. Times 1, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 6. We're only going to go up to number 9. Then I'm going to write my 9 times tables. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, and 81. Okay. 9 cannot go into 2. 27. I want to figure out what times 9 gets me closer, gets me exactly 27. I look, it is times 3. 3 times 9 is 27. Then I subtract and I get 0. I bring down my 0. Now, so a lot of students stop here, but we know that 9 times 3 is 27, and we need 270, so you have to put that placeholder, because 0 times 9 will get your 0, which is remainder 0. Okay, and if we wanted to check our work, this one is really like mental math. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 3 is 27. Hooray. We're done. Okay, so this is just to keep practicing before we get to double digits, which is really going to start tomorrow. I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you.